readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. I hope you are all doing well. I am doing okay, and it is good to have you all here. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get you guys in and see exactly what is going on. Hello, Siobhani and Jane, Lisa, Chanel, Jesse, Cupcake, Samantha. Hey, welcome back, Samantha. You've been gone for a while. I've been hoping everything was good. Jane, it's nice to see you. Sarah Smith, hello. Yvonne, hello. Hello, hello. It's good to have you all. So, all right, Jane, will your love and the Aries call or message you soon? Or does he not want anything to do with me? It's been 6 days with no contact. It has been 6 days. You've been waiting for me all day. Oh, that's sweet, Jane. Thank you. I am sorry that you are heartbroken and sad. Hey, Kathleen Boyle and beautiful Aries. From one beautiful Aries to another. Always. All right, Jane. Let's start it off with you. Okay. You cried yesterday, huh? Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. That's very sad. All right. So, will he call you or message you, or does he just not want to be with you anymore? I'm going to tell you, Jane, I really think you feel like you have to be stuck with this person. You have to be stuck with this person no matter what. And that's not really the case. I know you really like him, and I know that you are in love with him and all of this, and I know that it's been difficult for you. I know it's been very sad, and I know it's been very heartbreaking. I can see here where you are, upset. You're kind of frustrated by the whole thing, and you just want to feel like you can restore your life back to normal, back to the way that it was. Because the way that you're living now, of course, doesn't really feel like living at all, does it? It just feels like existing. You're here, but you're not really here. But you got to remember, you are not tied down to this guy. You're not tied down to N. No matter how much you love him, no matter how much you care, I know that you love him. I'm sure. I think that, it's time to get rid of some of the bad stuff that has happened, right? I think, something happened 6 or 7 days ago that made it so that he is not contacting you now. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, now he's not contacting you. And, whatever that bad thing was, whatever that was really so bad, you got to leave that behind. You got to leave it behind and move on, right? You got to move forward, and you can see it's just a big empty space because that's what you have to get rid of. Oh, you have to work with him in the meantime. Yeah. This is going to be thoughts and memories that you may have to get rid of and move on from. You're not going to be able to get rid of him, obviously, in any capacity because you work with him. But I definitely see, again, I just keep going back to the whole idea that you don't have to be tied down to this person. If he is not in love with you, or he's not going to reply to you, or he's not going to respond to anything that you do or say, well, then there is someone else out there that's going to be better than him for you. And I got to say, Jane, it's always, there's always someone out there for everyone, right? And maybe, just maybe, N isn't the one. Maybe N isn't the one. I know you really like him. I know you're in love with him. But it's hard. I think you're going to have to really have confidence in yourself. You're going to have to take the initiative to either make this work with him and get him to talk to you, or you're going to have to let him go and find the power to let him go, right? Have enough confidence and power in yourself to do that. I don't want to, I hate to say that, because I know how strongly you feel about him. And, I've heard this. Will he never call or message you again? I gotta say, I really think there's a lot of just walking away from this whole thing, from the relationship, from everything except for obviously work. You have to work, right, with this person. But you're in his WhatsApp contacts too, huh? Yeah, I gotta tell you, I don't know that he's going to get in touch with you again. I don't really see him coming back at this point. I don't see it. I'm getting too strong of a feeling here that he's not coming back. And I get too much of a feeling here that you're going to have to move forward. You're going to have to really be confident and use your confidence to restore yourself. To restore yourself back to the person that you used to be. It's just going to you're just going to continue to get frustrated. The more and more you keep working on this, the more and more you keep getting upset by him, you're just going to constantly be frustrated. You're going to be constantly upset, and it's just not going to be happy. I know it's not what you want to hear. And it's, things like this are not what everybody wants to hear, but sometimes, the cards tell you what you want to, the cards tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. And sometimes that's a tough reminder or a tough compromise to make, right? That you may not want to know it, but you have to know it. So that's what I get for you, Jane. I'm sorry. All right, Siobhani, how are you? What is P's current feelings for me's? You are in no contact as well. So it is nice to have everybody here on a Friday night. I hope you guys got a chance to see Thursday's daily tarot tip. It was quite provocative. It was. All right. I think P is a very slow-moving person, but I think they plan everything out, right? I think this person is planning everything. They are very, they really are paying attention to all the small little details. And that's what takes them so long to do something or to make a decision or to move forward, right? There is hope. I think I think the whole idea of, you wanting current feelings about this person is, this person is hopeful that they will get a chance to meet you and that things will work out. I think they have, I think they feel inspired to do something, right? I think things are going to change, and out of that change, something good is going to happen, right? It's going to be all about sharing and giving and being kind to one another. And I see that as your future, right? I see that as your future. I also see where you are a bit protective of yourself, Siobhani. I see where it's going to be, you're going to feel very protective because you don't really know this person, because you've never had contact before. So not when you don't know someone, of course, then you have to protect yourself in the very beginning. But I do think this person is, again, it's someone who is very meticulous. They are very detail oriented, but I think they are very hopeful to meet you. I think they will be very comforted when they meet you. I think that's how they're going to feel. And I think they feel inspired by the whole idea of, getting a chance to finally come face to face with you at some point. All right, Siobhani, that's what I'm seeing for you. Thank you. All right, Lisa, a family reading. Okay. Oh, geez, that was terrible shuffling. All right, let's see what we get here. Leela, you can get a reading, absolutely. All you have to do is post your question in the comments. I choose questions at random. And donations do take priority, of course. Donations guarantee a reading. They take priority. They bump you up to have your reading done right away. And yeah, 1 week to go, Barb. I know. I can't wait. I'm counting down the days with you. I can imagine. I'm doing okay, Yvonne. Thank you. And oh gosh, sorry, I'm tired today. I'm exhausted. I don't know. Kathleen, thank you also for asking. It's good to have you here, everybody. So, Lise, here's your family reading. The Queen of Cups, of course, tells me that, you want emotional happiness when it comes to the family. You just want everyone, it's like the old saying, can't everybody just get along? Can't everybody just get along? Right? Because that's what this says. And then it follows up here with the Nine of Cups, which looks like everyone's getting along. It's all about, being happy and having peace in the family and having just enough of everything. However, while all this happiness and joy and everything's going on in the whole family, and it's you're looking for that emotional happiness with everyone, there needs to be some healing done because someone is not in this group. Someone is feeling left out of this group, or they are left out of this group. They need to, they've taken time out from the family. Their priorities have changed, and now they are not in balance anymore. As you can see, he has dropped one of his rings down here at the bottom. So he's not doing a very good job juggling because he's not in balance, and this person is not balanced right now. I think things are coming to a time now where it's coming to a turning point. You guys just kind of you're going to have to make a decision. and decide, do you continue to just keep on moving forward with, I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. Oh gosh. Do you act like this person is just not around anymore? Or do you care enough that you want to do some kind of intervention with this person? Because those are the two options. Those are the two things that you're really going to have to do. And again, you're at that turning point where it's going to be time to make that decision, decide something. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Lise. I hope that's making sense. I do. Chanel. It's always interesting stories from you. Always a good, interesting story. Samantha Ariel, how are you, by the way? I'm hoping that you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in quite a while. Hello, CM. Hey, Freedom. It's good to have you here too tonight. Very nice. So you've been feeling sick most of the day, and you're wondering if this is just a cold or pregnancy related because you've been throwing up. Well, I'm not sure I needed to know that, but hey, now I do. TMI. I am sorry that you feel so sick today, Chanel. It's crummy when you feel sick. Hey, Maricour, how are you? How are things in South Africa? Oh, nuts. Okay, so you're feeling sick. You want to know, is it just plain old sick, or is it pregnancy sick? My very soon to be daughter-in-law is pregnant, and yeah, she went to the doctors finally, and her doctor, the baby doctor, gave her meds for that to help her with that. All right, so you got the Two of Cups. I see that emotional connection right between you and this guy, and I see that it's more than friends, right? I know there's that harmony, but I see a big change coming in this relationship. I see where things are coming to a point here where there is going to be a big change. I think there's going to be some type of a gift, and it's going to you're going to be very thankful for. I mean, hey, what does that sound like to you? Okay. I'm not saying, I'm just saying this is what I'm seeing and this is what it means and stuff. And it kind of goes along with, what other little gift would you be very thankful for, right? What other little gift? Just, you got to have confidence in yourself, right? You got to have confidence that everything is going to be good and everything's going to be strong. Keep that in mind. and make sure that you really rest up. Because either way, no matter which it is, whether you're actually sick or if it's pregnancy sick, you still have to rest up, right? You still have to rest to feel better. And that's what it's going to take. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Chanel. I'm not coming right out and saying one way or another. I'm not saying one way or another, but there are the two of you that have that strong connection. There is a big change coming in this relationship, and there's going to be a gift that you will be very thankful for. Just saying. Okay? Take it for what it is. Heed these words. Oh, that sounds so Halloweenish, right? Heed these words. I will be back. That would be a big change, and rest is important. Yeah, there's some things, all kinds of things that are making sense here and there, but nothing told me exactly. There was nothing pointing directly to it. But get what you want out of it, right? Does your guy friend really, that you really love, want a long-term relationship with K girl? Jesse Angel. Jesse Angel, why would your guy friend want someone else? Please tell me that. Share that. Ooh, look at all the queens. I've gotten the Magician many times tonight already. I have to say. The Magician's been all over the place. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, maybe a little read between the lines. Maybe a little. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just putting out there what I'm reading. I'm only telling you what the cards mean. What you make of that is all up to you. So Jesse Angel, you have to take the initiative. Be creative when it comes to this whole thing. If you really love this guy, then you got to go for it, right? Have the confidence to go for it. Move forward. Move as quickly as you can, right? It's time for a change for him. It's time for a change for the two of you. The Queen of Wands, she's the one you want to go to when you want advice, when you want a pep talk, when you want to feel better about something. This is the one. This is the person you go to. The Queen of Wands, very friendly, very successful, very warm, and definitely the one you would go to for a pep talk. The Queen of Swords tells me, though, that your guy friend is emotionally detached from you. He's been kind of distant and independent. And to me, that kind of goes along with him being into a relationship with this other person. I don't know if it's a long term, though. I wouldn't go out on a limb and say, hey, this is a real long term relationship. I just think, I do see that he would be interested in a relationship with that person. He is just a friend, right? Not because I was going to say, wait a second. Aren't you and your boyfriend trying to have a baby? You go to the doctor, you're taking pills and or getting shots or something, right? And all that. And it's like, yeah. So that's what I get for you, Jesse Angel. That's what I'm getting. Kathleen Boyle says, my daughter felt like she had a cold and felt ill. Now she's 8 months pregnant. Wow. Surprise. right. Oh, Lisa, you were here. Thanks. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Lisa. I wasn't sure if you were watching tonight or if you were wait until tomorrow to watch and see what your reading was. Sophia Costa, how are you? It is nice to see you. That's a very nice picture. You would like a general reading, and I think I'm going to go old school and use my Rider-Waite deck. I haven't used this one in a while, but I usually get good readings from it. Maybe I'll use this for daily tarot tips tomorrow. We could do that. Again, if you didn't see daily tarot tips from Thursday morning, though, I got to tell you, yesterday morning, you missed out. Did you ever miss out? All right, well, I'm going to tell you to look here at these 4 cards and see what they have in common, of course, is all of the yellow from all of the sunshine that's all around. And of course, that sunshine goes, it's like having the sun card as the theme for this whole reading, right? And we all know the sun is all about happiness and warmth and joy and feeling good. So I have to say, right, as an overall general feeling of a reading, I think it's pretty good just to start without even, really looking at the cards too much other than the colors. So I do see where, whatever it is that's going on, whatever you're doing or going to be doing soon, well, I hope that you do it in moderation. Don't do too much. Don't go crazy, right? Don't do too much. Things can still be moving forward without doing them too quickly. Just have some patience. Have some patience, and I think you will be satisfied and happy with exactly what you have. You'll feel good about it. I think something will, I think you'll get some type of a, there's some type of a message coming to you. I think you are going to, I think you're going to learn something new. I think you really want to learn something new or try something new that you haven't done before. And maybe that's something you're starting. And that's why I'm seeing this, saying, hey, don't jump in too fast. Take your time, do it right. You're not going to be moving quickly, because here you've got the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, we all know, means things are moving very slowly. But also this Chariot card also tells me that things are definitely moving slowly, because these guys aren't even standing up. So he's not going anywhere. The Chariot's not moving anywhere because there's nobody pulling. There's no pull. These guys are laying down. They're laying down. They are not interested in pulling right now. So there's no movement forward. And the Knight of Pentacles, of course, you can see him just standing there and looking out. And he's not really moving either. So whatever's going on is going to be slow moving. But take your time. I think you'll be happy with it. I think you'll learn something new out of it. I think, it'll be very good for you. And I think you'll enjoy yourself. I think, I think you'll have it'll be a good time. It'll be a good thing. I really do. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Sophia. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. All right. Don't forget, everybody, please, if you are new, subscribe and get your get those notifications so you can see that I'm on every single night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And you can also get your daily tarot tip every day. But there's something new coming along. Something new. No one will know when I pop up with a surprise live stream. Yes. I can pop up at any time to do a surprise live stream. So you don't know when that's coming. Definitely don't know when that would be coming. But if you're not getting notifications, you will not know that I am here. Well, you could miss the opportunity that you've wanted or missed other times. Right? Yeah. So don't forget, we do have a lot of people here tonight. So if you are interested in guaranteeing a reading, then donations do take priority and do guarantee that reading. And if I have donations past our 1 hour mark after 7 o'clock Eastern Time, then I will continue on for the donations. Did it again. Oh, I can't stop dropping cards tonight. The cards are not going to be happy until I bang my head on the table. I think that's what's going on. I think cards are just waiting for me to bang my head on the table. Because that's happened before. And of course, there's a very sharp edge down there, and I've cut my head before. Yeah, you guys don't know it, but I had blood running down the back of my head one time while we were doing the show. It was wonderful. All right, Layla, what are some of the characteristics of your next partner? Well, you got the Lovers card. That's interesting, huh? That's definitely telling me there will be a next partner. So I think your next partner is going to be someone who is very successful. I think they are going to have a lot of self-worth. They're going to be very confident in themselves. They'll have good self-esteem. I think they're going to be very relieved when they meet you. I think they're going to feel like, okay, I've really met someone that I can settle down with, someone that I can, spend my time with and enjoy myself, enjoy life. I've met Layla. Right? I think there's going to be some type of message coming to you that's going to be very clear, and it'll be telling you more about your next partner and when that's going to happen. Even maybe, it may be from someone that you have been trying to get in touch with, or has been trying to get in touch with you, and maybe they just happen to be the next partner. Because this communication is going to tell you about your love connection and about a very trusted person that is could be friends and definitely could turn into more than friends, right? Yeah. So something to think about. Definitely something to think about. All right. I think, until then, of course, you are protecting yourself. You've got some walls up and things are going right. Just to protect yourself from the past. But yeah, I definitely think that's some of the information about your next partner. All right. I hope that was helpful, Layla. I hope so. All right. We have donations. Thank you, Sophia, for Now I can't think what you call it. Subscribing, yes. Thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate that. Warrior Girl, I got your donation. Thank you. And let's see. You would just like a general reading. Hey, Aqua Leo, it's nice to have you here too. Yeah, and Anna, it's good to have you. Thanks for being here. So Warrior Girl, thanks for donating. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your generosity. It's very nice. There are 3 different ways to donate if you're looking to find out. All that information is down at the bottom of the screen. It's also in the show description. Yeah, so if you're trying to figure out how to donate, well, it's all in the show description and it scrolls across the bottom of the screen. You can do it through my website, you can do it through PayPal, or you can do it through CashApp. Warrior Girl, it's always nice to see you. So, I think you are feeling like you're kind of tied down right now, right? You just feel like you're stuck in the same old groove and you can't get out. You just can't get out. I think it's going to take some patience. It's going to take some understanding on your part that, this is not forever. And you have to remember this. Just remember this part. You are the beautiful woman on the outside. You're just seeing this as yourself. This is not really how you are. You're not really stuck. You're not really tied down in a bad place, right? You really are the beautiful woman on the outside looking. So keep that in mind. But have some patience. You'll get past that, right? You'll be flexible with things, and and if changes are coming and things are gonna, for things to work out, you need to be a little extra flexible. Well, you'll do that. Absolutely. Hold on to what you have right now. Hold on to it. You might have to be a little sneaky to get past people, right? You might have to sneak by some people to be able to hold on to what you've got, because everybody's kind of got their hand out at that point, right? Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles is all about holding on, saving, sometimes to the point of, where people almost look at you as selfish, but you're not being selfish. You're just trying to take care of you. And that's extremely important. Make sure you take care of you, because you are the one who will take care of yourself the best. I would be willing to say, you're making you're making decisions very decisively, and once you decide something, you're sticking to it. You're not swaying one way or another. Oh, I'll change my mind. There's no wishy-washy with you. It's all, this is it. This is what I said, and boom, it's done. It is done. You're very smart. You think on your feet, right? You're always on your toes. You always know what's going on, right? Because you got that little bit of spy in you that just kind of always knows what's happening all around you. You're talkative and curious to the point of, okay, now I know everything that's going on. Just enough, right? Just enough to be knowing what is going on all around you without being over the top. And I really think that's what's, I think that's you. I think that's what's going on for you. Don't feel stuck anymore, because you're not. Just have some patience. Better times are coming. Better things are coming. All right? Be a warrior. Be that warrior. All right. So, AG, you said you donated. I have not received it yet. So, yeah, I have not received anything from you yet. So, once I do, then I can do that reading for you right away. I could. Yeah, I figured you out. I got your number. Yeah, you're welcome. Always welcome, warrior girl. Thank you so much. So, yeah, Sophia, I do appreciate you not donating, subscribing. I appreciate you subscribing. So, all right, Yvonne, what do you got going on? What is happening, Yvonne? How have you been? Are you starting to feel a little bit better? I'm hoping so. I'm sure you were here when I did Lisa's reading, so you know what she got already, right? Sing your song. Hey, Yvonne, you got it going on. There you go. Well, I'm just going to start off at the end, right? I'm going to start here at the end. And of course, it's all about the lovers, which is, right? You basically get this card every single reading or something, something right around that, right? The Two of Cups, something that always tells me just how strong your relationship is. And I know how strong that relationship is. Nothing's cracking in there. There are no cracks in between the two of you. No way. And that's great. That is a wonderful thing. I am so happy, about that, because that is a difficult, that would just make things 100 times worse for you. It made your day. There you go. You're feeling a lot better. Oh, that's great. That is so great. So the King of Cups, of course, tells me that you are very emotionally in tune with everything that's going on around you and everyone that's, all the things that are going on in the family. I think you are very generous, of course, and that's always been the way, right? I'm preaching to the choir, right? I'm just telling you things you already know and things I probably told you 100 times, because that is true. It's all true, right? You are generous. But I also think, right, you are the sympathetic person. You are that very sympathetic, emotional person who is, because someone is hurting and someone in the family is hurting and someone in the family is conflicted over everything, right? Or at odds with everyone. Everyone is kind of having there's 5 wands. Why are there only 4 people? Oh, because there's a wand up here. I see the extra. No, that's not it. There should be 5 wands. This is the 5 of wands, by the way. There should be 5 of them. Yeah, there are. The 4 of them have wands, and then there's one up here on the hill, because that guy probably has already got knocked off the hill. I think that person that was knocked off the hill already, I think you know who that is, and they are hurting, right? And I think you are very sympathetic to that. I think you're very emotional because of it. And you're indecisive. Yeah, I know, the 5 sisters. That's what I was looking for, the 5th one. But I think the 5th one is missing. And boy, does that make sense, right? Because there's only 4 of them here. The 5th one has gone missing. That sounds very on point. The Page of Swords, right, tells me that you just have to think about things really hard and really long, right? Make sure you are thinking about stuff, because it's just, it's hard right now. It's not easy because you guys, the things that have been happening in the family have been going on for so long that you don't know exactly what to do anymore. You just don't know what to do anymore. You don't know if you should continue to be sympathetic. You don't know if you should, still be emotional about it, or should you basically just cut this person off, right? Just like here, they've kind of cut out one of the people and move forward. And that's where that indecisiveness comes in, right? I think that whole idea of being indecisive is coming in at that point. So, yeah, this is a huge link to you. Yeah. And it's just to a point now where you don't know how to proceed. You're just very conflicted over the whole thing. And well, I understand it. You're the oldest, and you feel like you have to take care of all of them. But you know what? You don't. You don't have to. You just don't have to. Hey, Sarah Smith, how are things going for you? Especially since we did our couples reading. One night, we were at the end of the show and there weren't very many people left for some reason. But Sarah Smith was here, and Sarah had her boyfriend come over and watch together, and the two of them had a couples reading. And that was very it was very good. It was very enlightening for both of them. And there you go. And Sarah says she's good. Things are a lot better. And there you have it. Sometimes those are my superpowers. Making a bad situation a little bit better. All right. So, Sarah, what is happening here? We have got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is telling you all about energy, right? It's all about being very, very energetic. And I think that is you right now. I think you are feeling much more energetic since things started getting a lot better. I think you're feeling better about life. I think you're feeling better about your relationship. I think it's become much more, I think there's a lot more honest communication between the two of you. I think I think there's a lot more communication, period. And I think it's very honest. That should be two different things. Just having more communication is good, and it being very open and honest is even better. I definitely see that, and that's a good thing. I think at times, of course, there was that boredom, and maybe that's what the problem was, right? Things were kind of getting a little bit bored, maybe. I think you just have to, you just had to look back and see exactly what it was that was working in the relationship before, and rekindle that, because that is what is the most important, right? You go back to what's really good and what's really making you happy, and you work on that, right? And it's hard work, right? It's not easy, but you have to be determined and dedicated. And well, that's how it goes. Oh, good night, Yvonne. And thank you. I saw where you it gave me a nice compliment. Thank you so much. It is hard work, Sarah, right? Determination, dedication. Yes. So anyhow, I'm back. Push yourself a little bit if you have to. But things are moving in the right direction. Things are moving forward, and it just takes patience, of course, right? Temperance is always telling you about patience. So, yeah, that's pretty much how things are going right now, right, Sarah? I think that's a pretty good general reading about your life right about now. Absolutely. Samantha would like a general reading. Samantha, I love the new picture. I love the new picture you got there. Now, is that something you found on the internet, or is that something you actually drew or painted yourself? You're very welcome, Sarah. I'm very glad to do your reading for you. Oh, you know what? Samantha, I gotta wait, because I did get a donation from... Oh, I got a donation from Rain Falls. Yep. All right. Well, that is okay. And somewhere there is a question, I'm sure. Hey, Blue Nile, welcome. Okay, so you keep seeing angel numbers. What does the spirit want you to know? So remember, this is the spirit talking, not me. It just uses my voice because it likes it. Yeah. Yeah, Blue Nile, absolutely. I remember you from there. I do remember you from MPT's show. She is my tarot BFF. That she is. We have helped each other out in many different things through many different ideas and stuff. A lot of the good ideas that the two of us have, we've come up with together. So, what does the spirit want you to know? The spirit wants you to know that you need to be happy. You need to feel free. Right? You can plan all you want, you can organize all you want, but it's not going to take the place of just feeling like you are free. You can run free, right? You are just free. in the wind, in the sun, and you've got the warmth and the happiness all around you. And that's what they want for you. You know, that's what these numbers that you keep seeing, that's what it's really saying to you is, hey, let go. Be happy. Let yourself be happy. Right? Share. Once you find that happiness, share your happiness with other people. Be kind. Right? Sometimes it's hard work. Sometimes it's hard to do. Right? Sometimes, yeah. You know, it's not easy to be kind to people who aren't being kind to you or who are being just downright nasty to you. But you know what? Those are the ones you really be extra kind to. Because they're not going to believe it. They're not going to see it. I think you should be in total control of your happiness. Again, and this is what you're wanting to know from the spirit. And that's, this is telling you, the Two of Wands tells me that you need to be in complete control and choose what's going to make you happy. And this side here tells me that you are, that's what is wanted for you, is for you to be happy. So, that's really, I think that's what the whole message is to you. Basically, once you find that happiness, share it with other people. No matter how difficult it might be generous with the gifts that you receive. Share that happiness. It'll make everyone, right? If you're happy and you make someone else happy, well, that makes you feel even better. Makes you feel even better than you did a minute, right before it happened. So, yeah, this is what I'm thinking. That's the message I'm getting for you. Definitely. All right. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. There you go, AG. AG, you'd like a general reading? I got your donation. Thank you so much. Again, I do appreciate your generosity. CashApp is a little slow sometimes, I'm sorry to say. But thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And we are doing your reading right now. So, all right. General reading, AG. Thank you. All right. So I think, I think you are torn at this point by something. I think something is going on in your life that makes you feel like you are torn. You're forced to choose between two things. And you see that here with the Two of Cups, right? The Two of Cups is all about some type of an emotional connection, but you're torn because you can see here they're doing like heart hands, right? And it's love here. You've got some love going on here. You've got, an emotional connection here, but you're torn between maybe two people. Blue Nile, I have to say, you are not the first person to say that. The first person who ever said that to me, I had to look up what ASMR was, and I was afraid that it was something terrible, but it wasn't. Thank you, though. Yeah, so I think you are. I think you're torn between something. I don't know what it is. Changes are coming. Changes are coming. you have that intuitive feeling. You get that intuition. You get those feelings that when something's going on, good or bad. I just think that there's something tempting you away from the person that you want to be with. Something else is pulling you in the wrong direction. And that is difficult, right? That is definitely difficult. And I think that's where you are right now. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you do. There you go. There you go. That's exactly what I'm seeing for you. Thanks, AG. Again, I do appreciate your generosity. So, I got a donation from Mermaid Blossom. Thank you very much for that. And again, I appreciate it. Who is coming towards you in love? Who is coming towards you in love? This is probably going to be my last reading unless I have more donations. More donations will continue. I will continue the show. But we are coming up on the 7 o'clock hour here in about 3 minutes. Less than 3. And like I say on MPT show, that's when the free show ends. And then it's donations only after that. I do appreciate everybody who's been here tonight. We had such a great crowd. There were so many people. And I'm sorry if you didn't get a reading. It's nothing personal, of course. You guys all know that. You all know that, especially the people who've been here all the time, every single night when you're here. It's never personal if I don't get to you. I do have to make things random, and I do have to give everybody, I try to give everybody a fair chance here and there, and it's tough. It's tough for me too. I got to tell you, it's very hard for me not just to stay on here for 3 or 4 hours a night and just do readings for everybody. I know it's awesome. I mean, I'm sorry. I am, I know it's tough for me. That's tough for me, but yeah, that's how it would be. All right, AG, yeah, you think it's someone that wants your partner. Yeah, that could definitely be. All right, Mermaid Blossom, let's go, right? Let's tell you who is coming towards you in love. I think the person coming toward you in love right now is I think they are someone that you knew in the past who used to play some kind of mind games with you, unfortunately. Right? I think your friends know this person. I think you all know this person. And I think that person is coming back to you. I really do. The Queen of Pentacles is telling me, you're very relaxed. You're very down to earth. You are that earth queen, right? The earthy queen, the Queen of Pentacles. It's all about being planted firmly on the ground, your feet planted, right? You are someone who likes to plan and organize things. And, well, that's going to be important if this is really the person who's coming toward you, right? But you have the power. You are in control of your own happiness, whatever it is that's going to make you happy. Now, if this person does turn out to be someone from your past and they were not making you happy then, well, then, you have to see sometimes you can always say, right, a leopard doesn't change his spots, but maybe maybe this is a person from your way past when they were just young and immature. And, that could make a huge difference, right? Somebody you knew when they were 16 and who's now 30 years old, just saying, could change. They could change, right? 16 years old, you're probably immature and stuff like that. But by the time you get to 30, well, now this is the way you are. But you got to really watch, right? I think there is something coming to you, though. There is some kind of change coming, right? You've got death, and I think it's going to transform you and your life into something else, right? It's going to transform it into something else, and it's going to move you forward into a new direction. And of course, this is the last card. So whatever that direction is up to you. You get to make the choice here. What direction do you want it to go in? And that is what I see for you, Mermaid Blossom. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your generosity. So, let me take a look and see if we have any other donations. Let me see if we have any other donations here. All right. No, I do not see anything else coming in. Nope. So that is the end of our show then. If no one else is donating, that is the end of the show. I do appreciate you all for being here. Remember, the show is every single night at 6 o'clock Eastern time. Well, it's every night my time. It may be daytime for you guys. It might be late at night. It might be early in the morning. It's all according to where you are in the world, right? And don't forget, we could be popping up anytime with a surprise live stream. Yeah, that can happen anytime. Anytime. You never know. You never know what you're going to get here at the Tarot Nights show with the old Night Reader. So I just want to say I really do appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate everyone who subscribed, everyone who donates, and again, just everyone for supporting the show and being here, right? And that shows your support just as well. So thank you all. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.